All right, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the new Apple trade I posted October the 10th. Let's get into it. So I click on the chart, click on it, and it blows up. Okay, and I'll explain why you want to listen to me. But here, what I usually do is I structure a plan, and I want to explain this plan. I said Apple is set up to test 122 to 125 from here. This stock's at a key pivot point and needs to keep showing the power. The October 21 117 calls can be used if this can confirm. So basically what I'm saying is that we need to see power here. This stock can stall if we don't see the follow through that we need. So here's where I usually talk about what the stock needs. In this case, Apple needs to break above 117 to confirm in this case at this point in time. Without being able to keep showing the power, it can just chop and fade lower. The key is for this to keep rising at this time, as it has come time for this to move higher at its key pivot point. So my feeling is that if this stock can't keep charging, we could just chop around, and perhaps they gotta wait for their earnings. So I structure my plans. As you know, I give some option ideas. I give targets because whenever I have a plan, it has to confirm, and I have targets. And I'm going to show you some examples. But I mean, and if you really like my plans, I suggest you. I'm going to explain this part. But in case if you press pause, you can read it. But I'm going to explain this part in the video. So let's go back to my stream for a second, and I'm going to scroll down to September 13th. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I scrolled down to one of my last Apple trades. There was a follow-up trade to this, and I'm going to show that. So basically, though, oh sorry, this is the updated plan. Before we talk about the updated plan, I want to show you what I posted inside of Power Plan Trades on September 13th. So yeah, this did actually better than that. But when I posted the one day later, the options made 250%. But let me show you this, okay, people. So this is my way. I'm just explaining my style and strategy. Everything has a plan. So I said Apple is set up to test 115 to 118 from here. By the way, from this plan, we hit this target. The October 19 110 calls are good to use. If you held those for 3 days from when this confirmed, these went up 400%. Because on the 14th, they already were up 250%. But I want to show you this. So follow me here. So basically, this was a pre-market signal here. Okay, so this is where it closed at. And pre-market, we were really close trading near 107, but I said we needed to crack 107. You had to buy this trigger, and if you did, right out of the gate, this stock went to 110 and plus. Well, let's go to the next update. So what I did was on the let me just go back to the chart here. Let's go back here. So I posted this on the 14th. That's based on the 13th. That was inside of Power Plan Trades. Now I'm going to explain how to become a member of this Power Plan Trades. So on the 14th, I posted another plan. Now this is because we had confirmed this plan. So let's take a look at this, people. I want to show you this. Okay. And so I gave another option strategy. Now I said for new targets, but you know what? We never could get to those new targets, and we had to exit. But we were still holding this because there was no reason to get out. This was the after fact. So when we were talking about the prior plan, we were here. We opened up like that, and then we followed through with this day, which is where we made the money, right? I followed through with another plan. And I said Apple needs to break above 113.25 to confirm, and it did. And of course, but we were already in it. But if anybody took this plan, they made some money, but not a lot of money. The first plan that I posted, which was on September the 13th, if you held those same options, because they had the time, and at the same time they were 110 calls. So 110 calls, $5 in the money. You get the picture. That's why it's plus 400%. Just think about it carefully, right? Again, these are strategic plans. This one after the 14th, from my September 13th plan, I mean, it didn't make as much money, but it was still profitable if you took that trade. Of course, the stock did not perform properly in the 115 area, and we had to exit. On top of that, I want to make another point here. Let's go on September the 28th. I had said that Apple wasn't really good to get into for, because of that, the way it was acting. And instead, I posted some other plans. For example, give me 1 second here. For example, on September the 29th, when I said that about Apple, by the way, on September the 29th, I posted this stock over here, this plan here. And if we click on this, was for people to buy the shares. So we're going to click on it here. And if you read this plan, this triggered in this area between 750 and 8. And this thing here, if you had bought 1,000 shares, you're up for Apple about $1,500, $2,000 within a day or two. Check out what happened with CRBP. This is the plan posted on my take a look for yourself, people. Now that's what I want to make a big point here. This was posted on Power Trigger Trade. However, the Netflix option trade that you're going to see coming up, stocks have to trigger. Remember, this is all strategically planned plans that have to confirm the right way. This plan I posted inside of Power Plan Trades. I'm going to click this here, and it's all the same strategy. I used, in this case, this was when September the 30th, we used the October 7 call. Netflix did not get to these targets. However, it did move enough to make these options get 100%. Not everything hits targets, but I believe that this stock had the potential to go to 110 to 115. Just because that's the case was that meant that if we can confirm, which this did based on what I said, there's a good chance this stock, it was worthwhile holding options was. That's why we only needed an October 7th call. So this is, again, was part of the strategy. And again, this was only held for a day or two, and it did produce over 100% gains before I exited this completely. And I made updates. Everything's a strategy. Now, if you like what I'm doing, you like my plans, again, you can check this out, read it on my stream, click on there, you click on the chart, read it with your own time, come back. Follow me on Power Trigger Trade. Now, if you really like my plans, keep studying my stream, because my video, it's not every day you can get inside my group. What you need to do is study my stream. And you see here, pinned tweet. I usually have a video here for when I'm accepting new members inside of Power Plan Trade. So it's called Power Plan Trades. Now the video that I post there will explain how to become a member, part of my group, on Power Plan Trades. I've been making tons of great plans for Apple over the years, demonstrating my analysis skills of multiple different stocks. We wait for the trigger. You want to study my stream to find out the truth. If you like what you're seeing, I suggest you follow my stream, keep watching. When you're ready to become a member, look out for the video, follow what the video says on Twitter over here. So I'm going to click on it here, right here. Power Trigger Trade on Twitter. Wait for the pinned tweet video, and you'll click on that video, and it'll tell you what to do. It's pretty simple. Thanks for listening. Like the video.